What is your command?
Bream. I have heard of Nerubian attacks all over the island from Galgran's reach to unbound territory. What does it all mean?
May the Titan...
In hardship, kindness.
I'm really glad to hear she's okay. But I have a huge problem now.
Walk in the light.
Job killing robot ore. I shouldn't have set Eliza to simply gather as much food as she could. She was working, but when a wagon came by, full of food for Miraldar, she started chasing it. And she wouldn't let me access her decision sprockets or tensor springs. I kept trying, but Eliza wouldn't stop. Eventually, she outran me. Deiaji, I need you to stop her before someone gets killed. Stop Eliza.
Keep an eye on the Dawn Towers.
I must get closer.
Outsiders are a welcome surprise.
Oren Moss in. I guess the tension on the Find Crops priority spring was too high. It's going to take a while to repair Eliza, let alone get those settings right. I might never get it, maybe it's not even possible.
We're all down here together. May Beladar stay in the light.
Eliza didn't work like I expected. But Emira believes I'll get it right. I'm going to keep trying. And when I do, lack of food won't be a threat to the Arthi and lack of time won't keep me from Emira.
If the shadows find you, call.
Alric corrupted the Dawn Tower's flame? Ashes take that man, and this Harbinger. I would safeguard my people.
General Steel Strike. You have done us a great service, Deiaji. I have put the army on high alert for Ulrich. If he moves, we'll know about it. For now though, I think you deserve a break.
Our holy mission takes a toll.
Anju and Ren. This city is breathtaking. To see what the Arthi have built here in such a short time is incredible. To think, while this was happening, we were fighting the Legion. Then the Fourth War, and then... well, it's quite the sight.
Will I be forgiven?
My arrows strike true.
Alleria Windrunner. I sense Saladatha's hand in this dark flame. We may have slowed her down, but she has plans within plans. We need to be on the lookout for her next move.
I do not miss.
Finally, a chance to rest.
Despite everything, the Orathi find joy.
Faerin Lothar. Miraldar. I've been wanting to bring you here since we first met, but, well, it's been one thing after another, as you know. Steel Strike will make sure someone goes back to Cliffside Beacon to see to the tower and Keith's body. In the meantime, we can finally breathe. The walls keep people safe. Of anywhere in Hallowfall, this feels the most relaxed. You can unwind, even if just for a brief time.
Be strong, my friend.
We are surrounded by dangers.
The bastion of Hallowfall. I have to admit, I did not think that the first visitors we'd have in Miraldar would have been outsiders. I thought the Empire. Well, never mind. You have been more than helpful to my people, and that deserves recognition. Miraldar is the bastion of the Arathi in Hallowfall. Take some time, rest. Explore Miraldar.
The Day of Darkness changed everything.
We should grab some food at the inn while we can. One of the General's rules I happily follow.
Perhaps a moment's rest is warranted.
I search each day for a winning strategy.
General Steel Strike. Well met, outsider.
Caution is warranted.
The price of hope. Deiaji, good to see you. I am about to make a trip to the local infirmary. Would you care to join me? Meet General Steel Strike in the Miraldar Infirmary.
We lose so many to the darkness. After each battle, I come here to assist Caleb at the infirmary. He can always use an extra pair of hands. And I can see the price each conflict extracts. You've been a great help already. If you could assist Caleb, I would appreciate it. The darkness takes a heavy toll on us all.
I have some spare bandages.
Beladar shifts. It is inevitable.
Injured soldier. Caleb says I'm not allowed to lift weights while in bed. How am I supposed to keep my strength up?
Shadow spreads. This too was foreseen.
Injured soldier. I thought there was nothing worse than waiting around for the next Nerubian attack. But not knowing if there is already another Nerubian attack and I'm not there to help is much worse.
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
Injured soldier. I actually don't mind it here really. Caleb is pretty nice, and I don't hate not being in constant peril.
Find joy in the flame's light.
You are an outsider, yes?
Injured soldier. Do you think you could smuggle me a pie from the inn? I love their pies. Going to be the first thing I do when I get out, eat so many pies I pass out.
The Empire is forever.
We burn brightly together. Beladar shine on you.
When the star shifts, seek shelter.
We lose so many at the wall. But without it, the Nerubians raid the settlements. Their strategy vexes me. Their only goal seems to be the fight itself. If they open a new front, I fear it would be our end. I can take it from here. You should get some downtime at the inn while you can. We need you fresh for the next crisis. This land was not what we expected.
Thank you. If you can come back and help Caleb another day, it would be much appreciated.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
We are the Seekers of Light.
Caleb Flameguard. Thank you for your help, Deiaji. I know you are busy, I can take it from here for the day.
May the shadows pass you by.
We must prepare for Beladar to shift.
Oralia Steel Strike. How can I help you, Deiaji?
Always be prepared. The darkness comes. We are prepared.
Economical request. I hear you've come from the surface. Did you meet the Earthen? We used to trade with them, but after the Day of Darkness we struggled to send envoys. Those we sent never made it back. Honestly, we thought that they had perished. I'm going to try reaching out again. I'd like for you to write a letter of recommendation, in case we did something to offend them. Write a letter of recommendation in Miraldar in Hallow Fall.
For the Empire. The darkness comes. We are prepared.
Letter of recommendation. You think carefully about how to start the letter to Merix. Letter of recommendation. While writing about the plight of the Arthi, you think about the best way to describe their current state. Letter of recommendation. You think of how best to describe what the Arthi want from the Earthen people. Letter of recommendation. You include a request to Merix to bring the representatives of the Zenshuri and TNW trading posts as well. All that's left is to sign your name.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
I hope this goes well. We really need additional resources.
For the Empire.
Thank you, I'll send a runner with this to the Earthen. I pray they make it back safely. A&D. Thank you for the information about trading with your people, I hope they'll join as well.
Always be prepared. The darkness comes.
A baddie request.
We are prepared.
I'll gather a selection of our major trade goods before we head out for the meetup, but I could use some help in gathering some additional items. Lately we've been struggling with collecting the best bat meat in Hallow Fall. Could you gather some before you come to Dunel's kindness? Collect 8 Shacklefang leaf nose meat.
For the Empire. Always be prepared.
Does anyone like wasps? We haven't been able to gather resources from this area due to hornets moving in. We just haven't been able to spare the resources from the wall to deal with them. If you can, we'd all appreciate it. Kill 10 Shacklefang hornets.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
Regular fiber. There is a plant fiber that grows in Rum's hackle and the fangs that makes for an excellent rope. Because of the hornets, we haven't been able to collect it in a long time and are running very low in our supplies. While you are in the area, could you collect some? Collect 5 tough ivy fibers.
For the Empire.
Have you seen any spooky stuff?
An orphan's request. Wow, you look really strong. Would you be able to help me? My parents were killed by the mean cobbies. When I came here, I left my favorite, most well-loved teddy ever behind. Could you go get it for me? Retrieve Alice's much-loved teddy bear from the hungering pool in Hallow Fall.
One day I'll be a lamplighter.
Friend, can you order a round of drinks? We owe our service to those in need.
Just so.
A beacon in the dark.
Now this one looks like they have a story to tell.
Nailin Iron Song. Nice to meet you. I take it you are the outsider I have been hearing so much about.
May the light of the flame brighten your day. The long nights.
The cats are trained as well as the soldiers are. When one bonds to you, you have a friend for life.
Do you have a lynx?
Oh, no. No. I am not a cat person.
I will always try.
Anjuin Rin. Anjuin looks lost in thought as he stares at his drink. Anjuin Rin. Anjuin looks over to you. Deiaji. You've been so helpful down here, as always. How do you do it? How can you even look at me, after what happened, after what I did to you? I tried to kill you. Anjuin Rin. It felt like me. I remember the rage. I remember the hate. I remember the exhilaration. Satisfaction, even. Were they my emotions, or his? I don't know, but I felt them. In my nightmares, I still feel them. Anjuin sighs. Maybe Faerin's right. Maybe I need to let it go. But I never understood how. How can one just decide one day to feel better about everything? Maybe it just means to keep moving forward. Anjuin Rin. Honestly. I'm still reeling. I didn't expect to find that there's an entire empire across the sea when I started on this journey. The earthy empire of our world collapsed so long ago, and has dwindled down to the smallest remnant now. To find that the empire continued to flourish across the sea. But still, we are dealing with such a small portion of the earthy. Are they normally this friendly, or do we need to be worried?
We have lost so many.
I am on the hunt.
Alleria Windrunner. You see Alleria scanning the people entering and exiting the inn. Any one of them could be an Order of Night member. Any one of them could have the information I need. Alleria Windrunner. You think this is the first time I've lost friends? I've lived a long time. In the 1,000 Years' War, I saw planets burn. I lost my brother to the Orcish Horde in the Second War. I lost my sister to herself. Turalion and Erater, I haven't spent as much time with as I would like. Dalaran isn't the first time I have lost people. Alleria Windrunner. It was my job to stop her. Not only did I fail, but I failed so catastrophically that a city was destroyed. I may not have caused Dalaran's destruction, but it happened because of me. Alleria Windrunner. She's safe, thank the stars. She moved away from Dalaran a few years ago. I stop by when I'm able to, but my work keeps me busy. Much as I love my sister, she is the least of the things I need to worry about at the moment. Alleria Windrunner. Thank you. After Xera imprisoned me, I had given up all hope of seeing Azeroth again. Of seeing my son. After you rescued us, I got to see both. And now, I am deep in the bowels of Azeroth, with the very person who saved me from another planet. It would be nice if this ended the same way.
I will not fail again.
My faith kindles my hope.
Faerin Lothar. At some point, you'll have to try our imperial wine. It's made with grapes from the priory, and is heated with the sacred flame. We only drink it on special occasions, so just drinking it is enough to conjure thoughts of good times. Faerin Lothar. I was young when we left, but I have some memories. I remember the parades through the city streets, everyone would be out and cheering as the army walked by. I remember the lynxes in ceremonial armor, resplendent and regal. I remember the park near where I used to live, my parents would take me for walks there, and we'd feed the animals. Most of all though, I remember the feeling of belonging. I remember my family. I remember my friends.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help. We carry the flame into the unknown.
This city has much to see.
Don't give in to fear.
It's been good to sit down and breathe for a bit.
In my heart, there is fire. We carry the flame into the unknown.
We will find Xalatath.
Night Watch. Xalatath is using the Order of Night to serve her whims. I overheard some of the Irati complaining about a new wave of propaganda that has been put up around Miraldar. Find what you can and deliver it to General Steel Strike. I'll be there as soon as I can. We need to convince her of the severity of this threat. Collect 8 Order of Night propaganda.
They will not escape, Anduin. We need to talk.
Of course.
I need to see Rain about my prosthetics anyway. Let's meet later.
What have you learned? I am on the hunt.
Alyria Windrunner. Alyria and Anduin are standing on the wall looking at Buladar, the large crystal in the sky.
She cannot hide. I wish you had heeded my warning and stayed in Dornagal. She is here, Anduin. The Arathi are in danger. We are in danger.
I needed to see if there were really descendants of the Arathi down here. I'm the King of Stormwind. So many human kingdoms have fallen. I needed to know if there were others.
It was still a foolish risk.
You're not the only one grappling with the voices in their head!
What have you been hearing?
Beladar, the Emperor's vision. That prophecy that drew them here. It's the radiant song I'm hearing.
You have been hearing the star?
Yes. No, not really. When I saw Beladar for the first time, I had the vision again. It's related somehow. I wish Khadgar were here. He'd know what it all meant. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
No. You're right. I wish he was here as well. We'll have to find our own answers.
I've gotten a look at the crystals and their key flames. It's not Azerite, but it's close enough that I think they're connected.
Then you've realized when Beladar shifted for the first time?
Their day of darkness. The same day Sargeras plunged that sword into Azeroth.
My arrows strike true.
The answers are here. I can feel it.
Delves, Nightfall Sanctum. Good to see you again. I've been trying to track our Zekbur friend down. These Order of the Night folks might have information regarding Zekbur. Let's go to this Nightfall Sanctum and see what we can find out. Find evidence of Zekbur within the Nightfall Sanctum and complete the delve on any difficulty.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
I will see you through the shadow.
Faerun Lothar. Deiaji, meet Reen. Our head armorer. She leads the team whose inventions have saved many lives since we landed in Hallow Fall. Reen herself forged my shield. I always enjoy coming here and seeing what new things her team has thought of.
Be strong.
Faerun! I was inspired last Beladar's shadow. I designed a new arm prosthetic. I think you'll wear this one.
Thank you, Rain. But the shield you made me is all I need. I'm sure your talents would be better spent on other inventions.
It's my pleasure to make a new arm you would use, Faerun. You told me about the discomfort and how it impacted your mobility. So I was thinking...
Rain? No. I have lived with my injury since I was a child. I've learned to do everything from sword fighting to dressing myself with one hand.
But what if I figured out the weight balancing? You said that was what you didn't like about the first few I made.
Then I think some of our veterans who will lose an arm to the Nerubians will be very grateful that you've improved the design. Rain, I've learned to navigate my life without a prosthetic. I don't want to relearn everything, but if you want to improve something of mine, a better shock absorber on the shield would be a blessing of the flame. Those Nerubians are getting bigger, and it puts all that weight on the shoulder.
Oh yeah? That's a tough one. Let me sketch out some ideas and get some measurements. I think that'll be an interesting project. Thanks, Faerun.
Keep up your work. Everyone on the front line appreciates the new kit upgrades.
A dangerous world calls for inspired solutions.
Reen Dong Cavalier. Faerun tells me you have been keeping her safe. Thank you, though she doesn't know it. Many look to her for her positivity. Her light acts as a beacon for others to follow. Her loss would affect us all.
Imperial steel conquered a continent.
Don't despair. The shadows sense it.
Meet Auralia, our quartermaster. I'm also proud to call her my daughter. I pray for the flame to show us the way.
General Steel Strike. Every time we rotate our reserves through, I make sure to learn their names. Many of them won't be coming back, the least I can do is remember them. General Steel Strike. You suspect nepotism? Understandable, you haven't been here for long. My daughter is, without a doubt, the backbone of the Irati army. I lead it, but she ensures it actually runs. She has a gift for organization that we desperately need. I have tried to rotate her onto the front lines as part of our reserve rotation, as is only fair. I was overruled by the Priory every time.
We must rely on outsiders to save
Anything
the
I can
Iraqi.
help you with, Deiaji.
We lose so many to the darkness.
General Steelstrike reads through the propaganda you brought her. I need to know more about this Zaladath.
We are surrounded by dangers. The darkness comes. We are prepared.
General Steelstrike. Every time we rotate our reserves through, I make sure to learn their names. Many of them won't be coming back. The least I can do is remember them.
Caution is warranted.
Sparte. Your skills in combat are impressive, Deiaji. We are rotating our next round of reserves into active duty, and they need to sharpen their skills. While Illyria fills me in on Zaladath, I would appreciate it if you could help with their training. Dual 8 Arati recruits in Miraldar.
We must rely on Aralia. Send a runner to Farron's new elf friend. We need to talk. Farron tells me your friend wields the void. I'm either going to regret meeting her, or thank the flame.
We are the holders of hope. Always be prepared.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame. The Empire is...
You need? I got.
someone picky.
You are acknowledged. Remain.
It's not junk, it's treasure. I find more stuff for you.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Auditor Ballwords. Greetings, friend of the Council. I'd be interested in any resonance crystals you've found during your adventures. Auditor Ballwords' gaze is deeply cold and stony, even for an earthen. Very interested indeed.
My thanks for your patronage.
Beladar shifts in your favor.
Arati Reserve. It is an honor to serve the Arati people.
Beware the shadows.
Beladar shift in your favor. Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
We are the holders of hope. There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
You carry your torch, you light the city.
Feel the warmth of the sacred flame. There is always hope if we choose to look for it. We are the holders of hope. There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
The Harbinger is from the Black Empire? Flames. One of the old gods?
No. Something else. A survivor from the depths of time.
We are far from the Empire. Our holy mission takes a toll.
Thank you. What they learned from you will no doubt save their lives later.
The Day of Darkness changed everything. Our holy mission. Walk with me for a bit, outsider. I assume Farron has told you of how we came to this strange land. The Emperor's vision. A prophecy of light, battle, and victory. For the Arathi and the Sacred Flame. I was newly raised to my position. Being entrusted to seek out an Imperial prophecy was a great honor. Our armada braved the storming sea and its impassable tempest. I thought that final storm was sure to scuttle every airship. Instead, there was a radiant flash. The Emperor's vision, exactly as he had foreseen. The light transported us beneath the surface of Azeroth. But still under the light of this star we named Beladar. So many died as the Armada crashed into the cliffs. We thought the eternal flame of Erethdor snuffed out that day. Then, as we labored to rescue this stowaway child, Farron, we discovered that she had preserved embers of the flame, at risk to her own life. Brave fool. Yet I'm eternally grateful that she held on to that symbol of hope. Don't tell her I said that. Years later, there was a great rumble. We thought the cavern was going to collapse. It was the Day of Darkness, the first time Beladar shifted to shadow. We had put down roots by then. My soldiers left to make homes for themselves. They started families. Flames, help me. There are children now. I've had too many years of defending against the monsters that go bump in the night. Great Chiron and their lamplighters guided us through the darkness. But like Farron, they mistake saving for safeguarding. My people are brave and strong, but they are not all flame-blessed heroes. I know exactly how many soldiers we lose to the dark. If we play it safe, we might survive long enough for me to put my grandchildren on the front line. I welcome you, outsider. I hope your people's arrival and the Earthen's reunification means better days for Mereldar. But I fear we have just made ourselves a bigger target for the dark. I must ensure my people's survival.
Mereldar's light. I still need more time with Alyria to learn about Zaladith. What I have learned is very worrying. Farron sent word that she was going to the orphanage, and asked you to meet her there. She often entertains the children while she is in Mereldar. I don't doubt she would appreciate you doing the same. Play with 3 Arathi orphans.
We must rely on our Farron's at the orphanage. She was the first child to call it home. She visits whenever she can.
Are you from above?
Are the orphan? We're playing hide and seek. One of us is hiding, and you need to find them. Do you want to play?
I can hide in the dark. Why are monsters mean?
Are the orphan? We're looking for a big grown-up to pretend to be a monster. Can we slay you?
Only play when it's day, because at night, monsters fight. You're weird looking.
We cannot hide from evil.
Faerun Lothar. Welcome to our orphanage. When we arrived, I was the only child. They founded this for me. I'm not quite sure how Siegfried put up with me, I was quite rambunctious. I love coming here when I'm in town. Despite everything, the kids are so bright and happy. They are our future, and we fight for them.
Despite everything, the Orathi find joy.
I love coming here whenever I visit Miraldar. The kids always bring a smile to my face, and I hope I do to them as well. After everything they have been though, they deserve happiness.
If you are lost in darkness, that's the warning bells of the main gate.
Children, inside!
A lamplighter brings hope. A beacon in the dark. In my heart,
the bell tolls.
There is fire.
Those bells mean Miraldar is under attack. Let's get to the gates and find out what is going on. Go to the main gates of Miraldar in Hallowfall.
Don't give in to fear. Miraldar's under attack! Children, stay inside.
Are you from above?
Alizabau Blaze. Drat, how did you find me? Never mind, it doesn't matter. I got what I needed from you. You can go now. I have to do this next bit on my own. Alizabau Blaze. I stowed away on your mount, obviously. I have places to be, cobbies to kill. I can't be cooped up in some orphanage. Alizabau Blaze. You're not going to be like those other adults, are you? Ooh, Aliza, you can't go and kill the Cobbies, they are dangerous. These Cobbies killed my parents, and stole their things. I'm going to get vengeance, and kill them right back. Aliza Bow Blaze. You won't catch me. I'm fast. Then what? Are you going to tell my parents? Good luck. They're dead.
I can hide in the dark. I like it when the star
I will make
shines.
the Cobbies regret ever setting foot in these lands.
When the star shifts, get to shelter.
Fine, fine. I guess I don't mind if you come help. You do actually look big, and strong.
Don't wander off into the dark.
Aliza Bow Blaze. Finally, an adult that will help me achieve vengeance. Let's salt the bones of the Cobbies. Let's burn their world to ashes.
Only play when it's day, because
Gutting the
at
pool.
night, monsters bite.
Gutting the pool. The Cobbies are a bit larger than I expected, and I might, you understand, have more trouble with them than I originally anticipated. Kill any stupid fish faces you see. Kill 10 Cobbies in the hungering pool in Hallow Fall.
Know what to do during curfew.
A bloody inheritance. When the Cobbies killed my parents, they stole some of their most cherished things. Not me, obviously. Cherished items. While we are murdering Cobbies, let's find them. Retrieve Alice's parents' items in the hungering pool in Hallow Fall.
Always have a shadow buddy.
target.
Monsters mean?
Aliza Blaze. Are you ready to kill some cobbies? I'm ready to kill some cobbies.
Know what to do during curfew.
Stupid cobbies. I hate them.
Only play when it's day, because at night, monsters bite.
Well done. Far more useful than those other adults who told me not to do this. But Aliza, the cobbies are dangerous. You'll die. Stupid adults, thinking they know best. Are you ready to kill the big one? I'm ready to kill the big one.
Don't wander off into the dark.
You've killed a lot of them. I wouldn't mind if you killed more. Just saying.
I can hide in the dark.
V Victus. Ah, it's time. Kill their leader. Salt his bones, take his head, and laugh as his tribe crumbles. Sharpscale's last moments are upon him, and he doesn't even realize it yet. Stupid fish face. Kill Sharpscale the Devourer and retrieve its head in the hungering pool in Hallowfall.
When the star shifts, get to shelter. You're weird looking.
His skull would make a good cup, I think. Perhaps a mantle ornament.
Always have a shadow buddy.
Oh. This head is quite a bit more icky than I was expecting. You can keep that. You are much more useful than I thought you would have been, Deiaji.
One day I'll be a lamplighter.
A final goodbye. Well, parents avenged, fish killed, more fish killed, biggest fish killed. Pretty good day. I guess I should go burn stuff. Help Aliza say goodbye in the hungering pool in Hallowfall.
Only play when it's day, because at night, monsters bite. What are you?
I am out of range. I cannot loot that.
We must prepare for Beladar to shift.
Or a steel strike. We need this to go well. We're running critically low on many supplies.
For the Empire. The darkness comes. We are prepared. We are the holders of hope.
Did you get the meat?
Always be prepared.
Excellent. We just haven't had the resources to pull people off the wall to gather the meat with all those wasps around.
For the Empire. The darkness comes. We are prepared.
Thanks, Deiaji. I hate those things. Seriously, who thought it was a good idea to have wasps the size of a lynx?
Always be prepared.
The fibers are like magic. The ropes they make are strong and supple.
For the Empire.
Maybe your people would be interested in these fibers? They make the best rope I have ever seen.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
General Steel Strike. Diplomacy is not my strong suit. Give me a sword, and I'll lead you until I die. But words. Violizia shakes herself. My people need this. I need to succeed.
The Day of Darkness
Underground
changed
economics.
everything.
After the Day of Darkness, we haven't seen or heard from the Earthen. I don't know why. We used to be on good terms. I'd even have considered Merrick's a friend, albeit an odd one. We need this to go well. Assist the Irati with trade negotiations in Dunel's kindness.
Caution is warranted.
Welcome to the trading post.
Andy C. Braid. Fancy place they got here. Does the crystal ever go out? I can't imagine it's easy to sleep with that thing on.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome to the trading post.
Teha. Who would have thought it'd be so airy down here? Folks back home will never believe me. Clouds. Underground. Teha. New spices be good, but we already be swimming in spices from Pandaria. The weapons be good quality, but so be the ones we make. Doesn't seem like they have much to offer. I be worried they won't be able to offer trade in the numbers we need, yay.
Goodbye now.
We must prepare for Beladar to shift. We are surrounded by dangers.
We need this trade deal to go through.
We lose so many to the darkness.
Flames preserve me. That went better than I had hoped. Thank you, once again. You have done us a great service.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
Oralai steel strike. We need this to go well. We're running critically low on many supplies.
Always be prepared.
Here to take a look around?
Andy C. Braid. Fancy place they got here. Does the crystal ever go out? I can't imagine it's easy to sleep with that thing on.
We'll be seeing you soon.
Merrick's. This is my first time down here. The edicts forbade us from venturing this far, only the unbound dared venture here. It is a lot more green than I was expecting.
Very well. You are dismissed.
Teha. Who would have thought it'd be so airy down here? Folks back home will never believe me. Clouds. Underground.
I'll be seeing you again.
A scout's journal. I now know why the sacred flame brought us here. I now understand its divine path. This place, this hallowed ground that is tainted with darkness. It is up to us to chart this new land, to bring Beladar's light to all its corners and past the dark ocean. We have been doing the divine work and will continue to do so. The sacred flame is within me as I travel through this mired land. The sacred flame will cleanse these contaminated waters, its diseases purged. O sacred flame, give me your strength and might so I can finish this mission. Be my guide through dark places, and my beacon when darkness approaches. Bring me back home safe and sound, so I may share my findings.
You have my gratitude. Too far away. I must get closer.
say, be careful
Thanks,
in the dark.
Deiaji. I'll make sure to put in a good word with General Steel Strike for you. I know her well. Well, I met her once. Well, I saw her in the street. But I did think about talking to her, so it's the same thing really.
Don't wander off into the dark.
Keth weren't. Keth turns from his game and mimics striking with an invisible weapon. And then bam! Stormbreaker crushes you with a swing of his mighty axe. Take that, monster.
Have you seen any spooky stuff?
Alizabao Blaze. You're a good one, Deiaji. Killed lots of cobbies. Aliza's size. Still though, it feels like we didn't really kill enough. Not really. Ah well. Plenty more fish in the sea.
When the star shifts, get to shelter.
We must prepare for Belladar to shift. The darkness comes. We are prepared. For the Empire. The Kobis strike our veneration grounds during Belladar's light. How?
Look, General. Darkfire. This is Auric's doing. We are a light in the darkness.
Faerun Lothar. Ulrich is behind this. I know it. I can feel it. Whatever his plan is, Deiaji, we need to stop it.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
We will make them pay for this, Deiaji. We will hit them so hard they never come back.
Despite everything, the Orathi find joy.
General Steel Strike. Light of the Flame, the Cobbies have never attacked in such numbers before. We need to push them back, and we need to stop whatever it is they are doing to the Eternal Flame.
The Day of Darkness changed everything.
Crossroads of Twilight. We need to take the veneration grounds back from the Cobbies. Push them back and pave a bloody path through them. We need to stop whatever is happening at the Eternal Flame. If they manage to corrupt it like they did at the tower, I don't even want to imagine what will happen. Kill 15 Cobbies attackers in the veneration's grounds in Hallowfall.
We lose so many to the darkness.
We will find Xalatath.
The shadow rising. I can sense 3 beacons of void ahead, all funneling their power into one massive font of darkness. You will need to kill them. With them dead, I can bring down the shield. Kill the Cobbies deep speakers in the veneration grounds in Hallowfall.
I will not fail again.
Arathi! Push back the Kobis! Make them regret ever stepping onto our hallowed lands!
manipulates the Kobus through their hunger, and the Arathi through their fear. Yes! Night falls! Redarath begins! Join me in the shadows. Bring the Harbinger joy!
I am out of range.
Albric's ritual is the source of this darkness. We need to break through this barrier.
He draws strength from the darkness. So do I.
I will help if I can. Who is calling for help?
Be strong, my friend.
Anju and Ren. The Arathi have been through so much. We must do what we can, Deiaji. This is when they need our help the most.
I hear a radiant song.
When shadow falls, lamplighters rise.
Baron Lothar. Ulrich, he's dogged our steps for too long. Now we have him cornered. Now we can take him down. I have waited too long for this moment.
In my heart, there is fire.
Excellent. Now to break through this shield.
She cannot hide from me.
We must rely on outsiders to save the Arathi.
Alleria Windrunner. This odious man. He reminds me of Dar Condre Thyr. Let us hope he stays dead.
They will not escape.
General Steel Strike. We've lost the eternal flame. Light of the Empire, we've lost everything.
Caution is warranted.
Now we just need to deal with the shield.
Our holy mission takes a toll. The darkness comes. We are prepared.
A candle in the dark. Beladar has turned to shadow. We must retreat back to Miraldar. Violizia looks towards Ulrich Lade. I know. We need to destroy Ulrich first. Take him down, then we retreat. Kill Ulrich Lade in the veneration grounds in Hallow Fall.
We are surrounded by dangers.
What have you learned?
Alric thinks the shadows will save him. He should see what true power looks like. Now! Go for the kill!
Harbinger spoke of you.
Require a target.
She has taken an interest in you.
I need to target something first.
Harbinger! Do not forsake me!
How could any Arathi be in league with such monsters? The sacred flame is lost! Fall back!
No. We cannot keep retreating from the darkness. Our fear has overshadowed our faith. Beladar may have guided us, but it is not what will save us. Stand with me against the shadow. Show this Harbinger the true strength of the Arathi.
And if you fall against the darkness, what will we do then?
It's what we always say, General. The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch. We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow. Together, we guide the way.
This land was not what we expected.
May the light bless Faerun. I thought the eternal flame lost. I thought this was the end of hope, and the death of our people.
We must rely on outsiders to save the Arathi.
Consecrated cleanup. Our veneration grounds have been desecrated. Its beauty marred. It's going to take a bigger effort, but I would appreciate anything you can do to clean up our grounds. Restore the veneration grounds in Hallow Fall.
We are surrounded by dangers.
A lamplighter brings hope.
Faerun Lothar. By the flame, that was close. I'm glad it worked, I mean, of course it worked, I knew it would. Don't tell the general I said that.
Don't give in to fear.
The flame still burns. That was too close. This attack took a toll on all of us. We have many injured, and many shaken. Can you check in with people? See how they are doing. Check in with Arathi survivors in the veneration grounds in Hallow Fall.
A beacon in the dark. I will see you through the shadow. We carry the flame. Illyria. What happened?
For years I've held back the void within me, worried I'd hurt my loved ones. When Dalaran fell, I didn't draw on my power, and someone dear to me paid the price. Like Alric, Xal'atath thinks herself safe behind layers of shadow. She isn't. Not when I can turn their own power against her. I will do all it takes to end her threat for good. My arrows strike true.
Alleria Windrunner. The shadow always tries to corrupt. It only works on the weak-willed.
I do not miss.
I must ensure my people's survival.
General Steel Strike. Ulrich drove a wedge through the heart of the Irati people. We will root out his followers, his cult. We will burn it to the ground. I will undo everything he has done.
The day of darkness, when I saw the depths of Alric's betrayal, I lost hope. I retreated. Flames! The Cobus would have taken Mereldar. I search each day for a winning strategy.
Am I needed?
Anjuin Rin. By the light. That was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. The closest was Kalia's resurrection, but that. So many people. One purpose, one unity. One hope.
Who is what Farron said? It got me thinking. Perhaps I've been wrong about what the light wants from me.
The flame burns for all of us.
Scoutway's helm. Scoutway's helm peels his gaze from the memorial stone when you approach. There is renewal to be found here. Comfort, in remembrance of the fallen. It's good to see you again, Deiaji. Scoutway's helm. I intend to enjoy the peace of this place for a time. When I am ready, I will return to my duties. I have no doubt you will do the same.
For the Empire. Greetings, outsider.
Arthi Stalwart. You should have seen it, we took so many Kabis down. Sure, we took a few flesh wounds, but the flame preserved us, and let us carve a bloody swathe through them.
Always be prepared.
Yeah!
In hardship, kindness.
Arati stalwart. Flames, they were raising our dead. I had to kill my sister, after watching her get cut down by those monsters.
Keep an eye on the Dawn Towers.
We are the Seekers of Light.
Arati stalwart. We got dinged up pretty bad by the Kabis. Lost a few friends. Killed lots of Kabis though. So there's positives.
Always be prepared.
We burn brightly together.
Arati stalwart. The veneration grounds have been despoiled. Ruined. Where do we go from here? If they can strike at our most sacred places, how long before they come for the rest of us?
Walk in the light.
Step into the light.
Arthi stalwart. By the flame that was close. If those Kabis had broken through to Miraldar, who knows what would have happened.
Stay productive in the light, vigilant in the night.
Arathi, friends, the flame blesses us with victory. Your courage against the dark has saved the day.
What have you learned? She cannot hide from me.
We lose so many to the darkness.
Thank you, Deiaji. It may not have seemed like much, but this is one of our most sacred places. We remember our dead here. We have a lot to remember.
Our holy mission takes a toll. Caution is warranted.
The Arati spirit can never be broken.
The darkness comes.
General, the Nerubians. They've opened a new front at Light's Redoubt.
I pray for the flame to show us the way.
The final front. Just before the Kabis attacked, we received word of a disturbance near Livia's patients. Now we know the cause. Light. We can't survive fighting on two fronts, Deiaji. We have to stop this, now. Travel to Light's Redoubt in Hallow Fall.
Our holy mission to flames. Arathi, mount up! Light's Redoubt calls for help. We bring hope into the darkness!
Fight well.